many of you would think of yourselves as fidgeters? In other words, you always have something in your hand, you're always playing something or clicking on something, and it's never just one thing. I consider myself that very much. I play with this case all the time, and it's funny because it's more distracting than I think it is, and it has effect on me of not being able to fully focus. But what made me think of that too is that there's two, right? So one goes in each ear. But see, for me, my left ear is a little smaller, and so I actually have trouble with this one, which I know it's weird, whatever. I never claimed I wasn't strange, but when I put it in, sometimes it's sore, and so sometimes I'm like, ah, and it hurts. So a lot of times you'll see me only with one in, and you'll see one, just one in my ear, and it's fine, right? Because I can still hear. But what I realized is that even if I'm hearing, I'm not fully hearing. I'm not fully focusing because this ear can then hear everything that's going on around me. And believe me, I'll find anything to be distracted with everything around me. So it made me think, how true is that of me and when I'm spending time with God? How true of that is me when I'm doing my Bible study or verses, or I'm in small group, or I'm listening to the sermon. Am I fully listening or am I half listening? It made me think of the verse Isaiah 26, 3 through 4. And this is the New Living Translation. And it says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you. Trust in the Lord always, for the Lord God is the eternal rock." And it made me think, how focused am I? How fixed am I when I'm spending time with God? When I'm remembering who He is? When I'm reading His words? How often do I say, yes, I'm praying. Yes, I am doing my Bible study. Yes, I am memorizing verses. But if I'm only partially doing it, am I really? Am I really fully fixed on God? Am I really fully focused on Him? Because when we're only focused only halfway or partially, or there's always some distraction, then we don't get His perfect peace. We don't get that fullness of God because we're not being focused on Him. We're only half listening, half believing, half hoping. So as we sit in 2.5 months now of being home and away from one another, and we're like, oh, we've done everything, but have we half done it all? So I just encourage you this week, as you do things, I encourage you to fully focus on God, to put both AirPods in and focus on God when you're studying His Word, when you're in small group, when you're listening to a sermon, when you're listening to a teaching, that you would fully focus on Him. Have a great week, and I will see you all Wednesday night at youth group. Bye.